It was just yesterday that the president assured the nation that law enforcement is on the case in the wake of the Paris attacks. And there were plenty of cops at the premier Thanksgiving Day event, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Don Dahler was there.
The largest contingent of heavily armed police officers in the parade's history stood along the parade's 2.5-mile route. They were protecting the 3.5 million onlookers who crowded streets 20 deep in some places. Some were concerned about terrorism, some not.
We're super excited. The weather turned out perfect, so couldn't ask for anything better.
In their midst, undercover cops moved among them, and sniper teams scanned from rooftops. In downtown Manhattan, dozens of officers also kept an eye on things in a massive room named the Joint Operations Center. Chief James O'Neill gave us a tour.
You can't help but notice all these gigantic screens. What kind of information would you have up there?
Well, we have cameras all around the city that we can choose. If there's an event somewhere in the city, we can go right to that neighborhood.
During major events like parades, the Operations Center is also staffed with representatives of various state and federal agencies.
There are millions of tourists flooding into New York City this time of year. The streets are packed. That, I imagine, is a pretty tempting target for terrorists.
I spend most of my time planning to make sure that in the event that something does happen, that we respond quickly and effectively. We stood up 2 new units, the Critical Response Command and the Strategic Response Group. So we have anywhere up to 800 people available to respond to any incident.
The nature of terror attacks has shifted to the use of automatic weapons and suicide vests. So the NYPD adopted new rules of engagement. Officers will respond more quickly with deadly force. Commissioner Bill Bratton.
We've responded by retraining all of our personnel, and we're in the process of now doing that with my 35,000, to get in and neutralize the threat as fast as possible.
Officials insist there is no specific credible threat against the United States, but Elaine, some municipalities such as New York City are continuing on a heightened security level through the holidays.
Don Dahler reporting from New York City. Don, thank you.